President Cyril Ramaphosa is one of the richest people in South Africa. Although his net wealth is a well-kept secret, Forbes magazine estimated it to be around 6.4 billion rand a few years back. Ramaphosa amassed his billions through black empowerment deals and business interests in numerous top companies. Before leaving business for politics in 2014, he served for over a decade as MTN chairman and 9 years as Bidvest chairman. He was also a non-executive director at Alexander Forbes, McSteel, SAB Miller, and Standard Bank. His biggest wealth creator was the managed investment company Shanduka Group. The company quickly established itself as a groundbreaking black economic empowerment firm. As executive chairman of the Shanduka Group, Ramaphosa helped to facilitate investments in mineral resources, energy, real estate, banking, insurance, and telecoms. Leveraging his experience in the trade union and labor world, which helped hone his skills as a dealmaker, was key to Ramaphosa's success. A major moment for the firm came in 2011, when McDonald's announced Ramaphosa as the new developmental licensee for South Africa, making him responsible for operating all its branches in the country. Ramaphosa started winding down his business interests shortly after being elected deputy ANC president towards the end of 2012. He said this was necessary to address any potential conflicts of interest and to ensure that he could adequately perform the responsibilities of his position. Ramaphosa stepped down from various board positions and sold McDonald's South Africa to UAE-based MSA Holdings. He was appointed deputy president of South Africa in May 2014 after Jacob Zuma secured his second term as president. Journey back into politics. By 2014, Shanduka was worth more than 20 billion rand, and the Ramaphosa family's Chivase Trust was its majority shareholder. In November 2014, Ramaphosa announced his disinvestment from Shanduka. This came through a merger with black-owned investment company Fembani in 2015. Before this merger, Shanduka had several top South African businesses in its portfolio, including MTN, Standard Bank, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Bidvest, Towers, Liberty, Lonmin, and Seacom. Ramaphosa last declared his interest in Parliament's annual Register of Members' Interests in 2017. In this declaration, he disclosed that he received no remuneration outside his government salary and was not involved in consultancies or retainers. The only entities he had stakes in were Intaba Neoni Estates, Intaba Neoni Feedlot, Mondley Ltd, and Puma Sports Cars. He also owned 32 townhouses and flats and was listed as a deferred beneficiary for 3 of 5 trusts. Ramaphosa's business interests recently came under the spotlight after the theft of $580,000, 9.8 million rand, in cash from a now infamous couch at his Fala Fala game farm in Limpopo. The story was brought to the public's attention by Zuma-allied spy chief Arthur Fraser, who accused Ramaphosa of a cover-up in the lead-up to his bid for re-election as ANC president in 2022. ANC MPs blocked a parliamentary investigation into the issue, and acting public protector Koleka Jakaleka found the president did not violate the ethics code for executives by failing to report the incident to the police. The companies which helped Ramaphosa become a billionaire. Ramaphosa was a close advisor to Mandela, particularly during the transition to democracy. Ramaphosa's anti-corruption stance put him at odds with Zuma, especially during the latter's scandal-ridden presidency. Despite losing to Mbeki for the deputy presidency in 1994, Ramaphosa maintained a working relationship with him. The former finance minister has been a key ally in Ramaphosa's efforts to combat corruption and stabilize the economy. The ANC national chairperson and former Secretary General, Mantashe, has been an important ally within the party. Cyril Ramaphosa's journey to power is marked by his roles as a union leader, businessman, and political leader. His ability to navigate complex political landscapes, build strategic alliances, and leverage his extensive network of Ghana President Cyril Ramaphosa is one of the richest people in South Africa. Although his net wealth is a well-kept secret, Forbes magazine estimated it to be around 6.4 billion rand a few years back. Ramaphosa amassed his billions through black empowerment deals and business interests in numerous top companies. Some interesting facts about Ramaphosa. In 1989, he was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize for his work in the struggle against apartheid. Ramaphosa has held various significant positions within the African National Congress, ANC, including serving as Secretary General and later Deputy President of the party. His role during the Marikana massacre, where 34 striking miners were killed by police in 2012, has been controversial. At the time, he was a non-executive director at Lon Min, the company operating the mine. He studied law at the University of Limpopo and later completed his Bachelor of Procurationis degree at the University of South Africa, UNISA. Known for his negotiation skills, Ramaphosa has been involved in various peace processes, including mediating in Northern Ireland and Sri Lanka. Ramaphosa is an avid cattle breeder and has a notable collection of Ankole cattle, a breed from Uganda. His passion for cattle breeding is well known, and he even showcased some of his prize cattle at an auction in 2020. After a period in business, Ramaphosa returned to active politics and was elected Deputy President of South Africa in 2014. He then succeeded Jacob Zuma as President of South Africa in February 2018. Ramaphosa led South Africa's response to the COVID-19 pandemic, implementing strict lockdown measures and later overseeing the vaccine rollout. Cyril Ramaphosa has made significant contribution to Africa, both during his time in business and politics. Here are some notable actions and initiatives he has undertaken for the benefit of the continent. As President of South Africa and Chairperson of the African Union, AU, in 2020, Ramaphosa played a key role in advocating for the AfCFTA, which aims to create a single continental market for goods and services, promote intra-African trade, and boost economic growth across the country. Ramaphosa has been a vocal advocate for good governance and the rule of law across the continent. He has used his platform to encourage African leaders to commit to democratic principles and combat corruption, which is crucial for sustainable development. Ramaphosa has also been a proponent of promoting African arts, culture, and heritage. He believes in the cultural renaissance of the continent as a way to foster unity and a shared identity among African nations. Through these actions, Cyril Ramaphosa has demonstrated a commitment to the development and prosperity of Africa, leveraging his leadership positions to drive positive change across the continent. Ramaphosa has been an advocate for addressing climate change and promoting sustainable development in Africa. He has supported initiatives aimed at increasing the use of renewable energy sources and enhancing environmental conservation efforts across the continent. It's time to wrap up this video and make sure to subscribe and comment down below. Thanks.